All right. Ooh, yeah. There's a sound check. Doing sound check for high intensity interval training. Thank you all so much for being here in the studio. This is just we'll get started in 3 minutes at 6:30. So I'm doing a sound check. I'm gonna turn this music up, real time, real volume. I want to see how that goes. This is probably the loudest that will go. All right, let's do some sound check. Check one, check two. Y'all look so ready. And so yeah, you just need like you can do body weight since we're streaming today, or you can get a couple sets of weights, mainly light, some light weights and some medium weights. We'll do some deadlifts, some rowing, but that's about it. We won't go too heavy, but everything is functional. So if you whatever you have, you can use. You can wear your shoes or not. That's totally up to you. Let's officialize this mic check. Y'all look so ready. Thank you again. Thank y'all for being here. Welcome to Sunstone Fit. Thank you so much for logging in if you're with us live from the stream, sunstonefit.com. And thank y'all, all my students, all my consistent students in Addison. Y'all are here in the Addison studio for high intensity interval training class. My name is Sharrelle. I'm going to guide you through your circuit today. It's 24 minutes, but you get a minute break. We have 6 intervals. They're 4 minutes. If you are streaming live with us and you don't have just all this equipment, all you need is opportunity and space. So space about a yoga mat radius or a perimeter, and no shoes or shoes. You can also use just body weight, meaning you don't need any equipment. But if you do have a couple sets of dumbbells, maybe a light or medium set, we're not gonna go too heavy today, then you're all set. So that's totally up to you. Is everybody ready to get started with the warm-up? Right where you see the class, most of everybody, they're like, yes, they're answering the question. Get your elbows wide, you're on your belly, stack your palms, relax your head or chin down, and start to take some mindful breaths, conscious breaths. Really seeing how you feel today, assessing your body, and starting to bring yourself into your space, into the room for your high intensity interval training. So interval just means 4 time. So like I mentioned before, 6 intervals at 4 minutes. You get a minute to rest in between. That's how we're going to do it. This class is all about finding your max We work Tabata, but you are offered these 10-second rests in between those 20 seconds. But if you would like to push through, go ahead and find your max until the water break. So that's always up to you. All right, let's make this your last deep breath in. Feel the chest, lift up, expand fully, and then exhale. Nice mindful breath. Tell yourself you can do it. You're getting stronger. Yeah, all right. Lift your chest, elbows down, palms down. Getting into that head and neck mobility. So you want to have some awareness in your spine. Shoulders are down and back, taking the head nods up and down. You can start to pair your breath up with the move, stretching through the front of the neck. Maybe you feel some tension there. It's kind to be assessing your body, seeing where you may feel any tightness. This is the time right now, this opportunity to address that. Address that with these warm-up movements, with your breath. Good job. All right, let's bring yourself back center to take the gaze right and left. Same thing. Maybe on this right and left, you start to see the opposite heel behind you, but you're not moving your body. So the shoulders shouldn't be lifting, neither should the hips. You're not forcing it. Neck is long, good. Bring the head back to neutral spine, palms down, and come back to all fours. Coming up to all fours, palms down. Curl your toes under, neutralize your spine strongly. Strong neutral spine. You guys hear it all the time. Shoulders down and back, really bracing the abs. You have a natural upper and lower curve in your spine. So the upper and lower part of your spine, they have a natural curve. I want you to really embrace that. That means you're not going to over tuck the tailbone. You're not going to over arch the low back. I want you to really try to connect to that strong neutral spine as you take these hip rocks. Really start to move the body bigger, waking it up one step at a time. It's gradually moving you into it, allowing you to adapt. Yes. All right, come back to neutral spine. Take the tops of the feet down for a couple rocks. These quad rocks. And if you have mirrors available, this is a good time to really see if you can see that natural curve in the upper and lower part of your spine. Yes. All right. Let's do some bird dogs. Keep the right knee down, extend the left leg, keep the shoulders square and level, and the hips. Right arm reaches forward. On the exhale, knee comes to elbow. Check in with your left elbow, trying to maintain a soft bend. You don't want to be hyperextending or locking the elbow out ever. So if you find yourself doing that, engage your fingertips. Activate your upper spine and your belly to try to unlock that elbow for at least one full bird dog. Yes, come back center. Let's switch it out. Extend your right arm, or right leg, left arm. And then let's go back into those bird dogs. Same thing. Now checking in with your right arm. Can you get a micro bend? Engaging full body tension versus compensating with your joints, parts of your body like your elbows and your knees. You want to use your muscles. I see a lot of good adjustments going on in the class here. Hopefully you can connect with that. Engage in the upper back muscles, the low belly, full body tension to take that stress off your joints, that unnecessary stress. How y'all feeling? Did you do even a number on both sides? Good. Let's come into our first plank. Step the feet back about hip width distance. Curl the toes under. Hover the hips over the floor. And let's talk about elbows again. Yeah. Unlock your elbows. So you're going to fire up those triceps, your quads, your thigh muscles. Squeeze the muscles off the knees. Yeah. How long are we going to hold this, Sharrelle? Until I feel like we are warm. Pull the belly in. Strong neutral spine. Last 4, 3, 2. All right, take the knees down. Transition onto your back for rolling 90s. Let's loosen and warm the spine up. On the back, wide arms, palms down. Bend that right knee up to 90. Left leg is relaxing. Take the right knee down to the left. On the floor, switch the legs out. So although you're not going really fast, you're definitely not hanging out on one side. I remind you of that every time because you're warming up, not cooling down. So this is not a spine stretch. It is a warm up. Let's do about 2 more on each side. Engage in that low belly. Starting to breathe. Yes. All right, let's come back into our plank. Talk about some of the plank variations that we have in your workout today. The first one is a dynamic spider plank. So a dynamic spider plank, when we mean dynamic, we just mean you are alternating between plank and forearm plank, one hand at a time. So you'll start off on your palms, and then you'll take one forearm down at a time. So this is a dynamic plank. We're going to build on that today, add in a spider. So once you get into one of the planks, forearm plank where I am now, you'll take the knee to the elbow on both sides, spider plank. And then you'll come into plank and do the same thing. So you're just alternating up and down, right? Some people call them plank up and down, so y'all want to go over that a little bit. So we do have that. Did y'all try them, or y'all just watching? We're going to try them wherever y'all are. So let's get into plank. Let's take that knee to the elbows, and then take yourself down to your forearms and do the same thing. And there's your practice. Good. All right, go ahead and bring the palms back down. Hips lift, pike position. Start to paddle your feet. Stretch your calves out a little bit. Yes. Trying to see where you're going to take it today. Where are you going to take your workout today? All right, let's come back down. Let's go over bridge hold with a tricep extension. Come down to your back. Get into bridge position. Knees bend up, heels by your glute muscles. You relax your head down. Lift those hips. Extend your hands right above your chest. All right, keeping those hips lifted. Start to hinge from your elbows. And then extend the arms back to where you started. So this is your bridge hold with your tricep extension. We're going to try to hang out here for 50 seconds at some point in the workout today. So I just want you to pattern those moves so you know what you're getting into. Most of y'all are familiar with this one. Coming back, come back into plank, and then step your right foot outside of your hands. Turn that right foot out. So here you are. You're in a spider or a lizard. What's going to happen is the left elbow is going to row. Rowing with that left elbow, you can put that back down, and then you're going to switch the legs and return to row with the left elbow. So this is a spider to lizard row. All right, let's switch it out. Stepping forward with the left foot outside of the hands, and then rowing with that right elbow. You do that quick switch. So the goal here is to stay light and, elegant, ninja-like. You're working strongly, but you're also working very softly. Lift your hips back up. Second down dog. Just want to make sure I review some of the newer exercises because they're fun. All right, let's come down to a seated position. We have a sit-up combination. It's kind of fun. So what happens is we're going to get into this kind of a reverse tabletop, the place we go for crab walks. It's a toe touch combo. It's so fun. You take that toe touch on one side, and then you're going to do a sit-up and switch it out. Don't y'all love that? Oh, my goodness. I was excited in my sleep for this move. This is why we do this at Sunstone. Y'all got it? All right, let's try to get up with no hands for some squats. Yeah, I used a hand though. Y'all do it with no hands. Yeah? All right, let's set up for our warm-up squats. Hands to your heart. Toes out, lift your chest. Find your strong neutral spine. We talked about this, right? On the exhale, sit back in those heels. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. So remember, you are strong like you're in a plank in your squats. Chest is lifted. Good. Weight is mostly in your heels. Yes. So squat is not wrong or right based on the width of your legs. We look at that pattern, wanting to make sure that the back is flat and you're using the hips to get down. Maximum movement of the knee. Yes. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful job. All right. Y'all ready to get started? On the clock, we're going to have 10 seconds before we go. It's up to you if you want to load. This first one is pretty much a body weight exercise. The first one that we're going to do, we're going to start the workout with a twist jump. So you can be here, or you're going to stick it out on one side, just twisting through the hips. Boom. Bend into the knees, So that's where we're going to start. We'll build onto that, add in a jumping jack. So we're going to start with a full cardio blast. We got some cardio blast today. Yes. Y'all ready? Sure. They all been saying sure. And I said to them, sure just means I can't say no to you. I don't want to say yes. So sure. So sure, let's get this popping. All right, I'm going to get the playlist started. Make sure you have some water. Make sure you're happy with your water situation. Let's go. 10-second countdown right here. Starting with a twist hop. It's coming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go right here. Here we are. So you're still trying to move softly and strongly. I'm telling you, your quads are going to feel it today. So engage that belly, those quad muscles, you're going to feel that. Stay nice, stay with it. 3. So you have that option to rest or work. You have that option to rest or work. Second exercise, we're going to add a jumping jack to that. It'll be a combo. Come center and jack. Come center and jack. Toes are in the same direction on that twist. Yes, that's it. I know, you got to think about it. Twist the toes. Yes, that's it. Twist, jump. Twist. Yes. Good job, y'all. All right, let's come down for a plank hold. Just hold in plank. Palms underneath the shoulders if you can. Work on not locking those elbows right here. Here's your plank hold. Eye gaze is forward. So sometimes we do this so that we can talk about the foundation of most of the moves that we do. I've been emphasizing a lot today the squeezing of the thighs, full body tension, unlocking the elbows. You have an option to stay here or rest. We're going to move this into a beast hold. We're going to move it into a beast. That just means it looks like you're on all fours, but your knees are hovered right here. Here's your beast hold. Still working on unlocking the elbows. I want you to really check in with your strong neutral spine. We tend to tuck the tailbone too much here. Can you, good Laura, untuck the tailbone and just strengthen your neutral spine? All right, let's come back up. Skater jumps are next. Option to be here on the scale, just tapping, or you're gonna jump. Boom, boom. Let's go right here. Let's go. Can float the foot or not. Where are you today? As long as you're soft, yes. Maybe you go forward and backwards. Where are you? Yes. Belly pulls in. That's it. We got a second set of those. Take a deep breath. Skater jumps are coming again. Y'all ready? 3, 2, second set of skater jumps. Maybe you're moving a little faster. I don't know. But are you moving? Yes. You can grab a hold of the weight. That's if you want it. Totally up to you. Ooh. And 3, 2. All right, here's one of those new combos. You're going to do a heel tap to jump lunge. Heel tap, jump lunge. Switching out the legs. Getting those knees to externally rotate. Let's go. Or maybe you stay on one side. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes it's easier to stay low to make that transition. Beautiful. Mind-body moves. That's it. You got it, Maria. That's it. Stay with it. You have a second set coming. Up to you if you want to keep working. Externally rotating through the hips to tap the heel, jump into that lunge. Let's go. The first station, this first interval, is a warm-up. Get you connected with the body. Get your heart rate up. It's not easy, right? You're still working really hard. This heel touch combination into that lunge hop. Here's your water break. Interval 1 is down. Good job. Gonna grab your medium weights. Gonna grab your medium weights or your light weights. Your light weights, we're gonna start off with a delt pull combo with a curtsy lunge. In a curtsy lunge, it's kind of like you're curtsying, little girl curtsying, trying to get the hips to stay square, keeping the chest lifted. Gonna add that delt pull. Gonna add that. Now, if you're at body weight, this can easily turn into more of an aerobic move. Your heart rate will go up either way. I really want you to check in with this upper body movement to discipline the delts, those upper back muscles. After that, we'll go into our dynamic spider plank. We got that going. A split squat to 1-2 punch. Split squat just means you're lunging forward. That can be challenging for a lot of us. And you're gonna go to 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going. So you're gonna have your light weights again. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's go right here. Here's your delt pull to curtsy lunge. So you can make it aerobic or you can go a little heavier. But it's really hard sometimes for us to go heavier in the delts, right? Good, beautiful form across the class today. Trying to keep that chest lifted. Nice open chest. You can keep working. We have a second set coming up here. Second set in 2. Here we are. A delt pull. Leveling out through the shoulders. Without weight, I'm adding a little hop in between my move. Getting that upper back to work. Beautiful. We're going to hit the mat in that dynamic spider plank in about 3 seconds. That dynamic spider plank is coming. Here's your rest. Let's make that transition down. Alternating between forearm plank, spider to plank, spider. Let's go. Forearms down, knee to the elbow, palms down, knee to the elbow. Good, Alex. That's it. Keep that chest lifted. That's it, Liberty. Come on, Afton. We are working through this. Up, down, plank. Maybe you take out the knees. Maybe not. But you're moving at your own pace. Here's your rest, or you can keep working because you have a second set. Remember, high intensity interval training is about maxing out. Here we are. Dynamic plank with the spiders. Engaging through that low belly. Yes. Yes. I know it. Keep that chest lifted. Your head is an extension of your spine. Good work. You've got this. All right. Take a rest. Get those light weights again. Back to standing. Here's your split squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Split squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Here's that split squat. Keep the chest lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Working to get 2 90-degree angles with your legs. At least that front one. Checking to make sure that knee doesn't go forward of the toe. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go in 3, 2. Same thing. Split lunge. Bow. So we're going to be here for a while because we're going to add a bicep curl to this. A bicep curl is coming with this split squat in 3. After this break, take a breath. You're going to try to hop into this with a bicep curl. Boom. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. It's a hop, bicep curl. Ooh. Or maybe you're just stepping forward with that bicep curl. You can be anywhere. That's it, y'all. Yes. Good. Make sure that knee isn't driving above your toe. You want to keep the knee above the ankle. You have another set. Really working on alignment. Keeping that knee alignment above the ankle. Let's go right here. Chest is open. Chest is lifted. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Stay with it. Yes. I'm telling you, you get a water break in 3, 2. Here's your water break. Take some time, wipe that sweat away. Get some water. You've been working out for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Our third interval, it's coming. You're gonna grab your heavier weights or your medium, doing a lateral side step. That means lateral to thruster. Gonna rack the weights at your shoulders. Gonna get low. Step to the side. Maybe that's about 4 steps, or you get to the edge of your mat. You're gonna thrust. Gonna come back down into that narrow legged squat and thrust. After that, you're gonna put these weights down. We're gonna do that with a beast. So we held a beast at the beginning of class. Lateral beast crawl. Crawling sideways to plank. So that's where that's gonna move into it. So you got that coming, and then we're gonna get down there and do the bridge with a tricep extension. We also got that crab walk, so with the sit-up, that little combo, the toe touch. So it'll be fun. We'll end on the mat. Here we go. Right here, thrusters. So that side step to thrust. Side step to thrust. Looks good. Keep that low belly engagement. Throw it up there. Strong exhales as you thrust. Strong exhales. Woo. Yes. Good. You got a second set, so you can keep working, or you can take this 5-second breather. Here we are. Lateral step to your thruster. Let's go. Yes, thrust. Going into a shoulder press. Maybe that's a hop if you're in body weight today, or maybe a calf raise if you're doing body weight. This is a calf raise. Taking the jump or adding it. It's all functional. Take your rest. Put those weights down. Get into your beast position. Lateral beast crawl. Hopping out into a plank. Let's go right here. You guys are stronger than you think you are. Beautiful, Laura. That's it. That's it, Allison. Yes. The hips stay level. The shoulders stay level. That's it, ladies. Beautiful form. Across the room. That's it. 3, 2. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah. Second set. We can do anything twice. Smile. Lateral beast crawl to plank right here. Less than 20 seconds. Moving sideways in that beast. Hopping out or stepping out into plank. Returning to the beast. You're okay here. I promise. Good. All right, let's grab those weights. One of the weights or 2. Coming into bridge position. Hips lift for that tricep extension. You're going to hold those hips up. Here we are working. You're here for 50 seconds. So this can be 1 or 2 weights. Holding the weight at the head. 1 or 2 weights. Or no weights. Keep those hips lifted. We're working here for 50 seconds total. So you're going to stay with this exercise. No rest right here. No rest. That's that bonus 10 seconds. Yes, y'all look so good. Getting that tricep extension. Belly is pulled in. Here's your last 16 seconds. Y'all working too. Let's get it. Here's 13. Ground through your heels. Ground through your heels. Get those hips lifted. Last 3, 2. Yeah. All right, come to a seated position. Here we are, lifting the hips. You're going to toe touch. You're going to lie down and sit up and toe touch on the other side. Let's go right here. Let's go. Maybe the hips don't lift in this combo. You don't have to lift the hips. Just get in that pattern. Sit up to opposite. Right? Opposite touch. Lift those hips. Good. Body moving like one piece. Beautiful, Allison. Yes, Liberty. Let's go. That's it, Brentley. Can keep working because we have a second set coming up. Up to you to work or rest. Here we are, that combo. Sit up to crab, toe touch. Ooh. So you're working the triceps, the glutes, the belly. So many things are happening to you right now, but they're all good things. They're all good things. Stay with it. Oh, yes. Come on. You're working on that water break in 2. Take a rest. How y'all feeling? Good job. You're halfway through your workout. We're getting into interval number 4. And interval number 4, we're going to take our heavy weights. We're going to do a combo again. Is that the theme today? Yes. And that deadlift, The hips go back. Gonna take it to a row. And then you're gonna squat. I'm gonna turn this music down. Sometimes the songs get loud. You can't hear that at home, but we totally can. All right. You've got a deadlift to squat variation. So you can do this with or without weights, of course. In a deadlift, hips are going back. You're gonna take it to a row and then a squat. Just combining the hips go back and down. Row, squat. Deadlift to row, and then you're gonna squat. You can even add a press. So after that squat, you can press it up. Here we go, let's work. Right here. So everything is building from this move anyways. Deadlift, hips go back. Deadlift to row, to squat. Take that deadlift, row, stand up, and then squat. Deadlift, squat. Good. Working through this. You'll get a 10-second rest in a second. Here we go, deadlift to row. Deadlift to row. Squat. How y'all doing with this? Beautiful form, flat back, low belly engagement, that's it. You got it. All right, we're gonna add a little hop to this. A deadlift to hop. This is how this works. You're gonna deadlift, and then you're just gonna hop, and then come back. Deadlift, hop, hop back. Deadlift, here we are, we're working. Hop. So it's just to build off of what you were already doing. You're just adding a hop. You're adding that hop. Good, and then hop back. Deadlift, good, hop. Come back. Deadlift. You can rest or work. You can rest or work. How y'all doing? Y'all look good. Coming back with that deadlift, hop. Let's go. Deadlift, hop, hop back. Deadlift. Yes. These fundamental moves, you think they're easy, and they are in a sense that they're simple. They're not complex, but they work you really hard. And that's what we want to do. All right, take your left leg back, bend into your right foot. Either you hold both weights or not. Lawnmower, left elbow rowing. Now, if you don't have any weights today, you're being a little more dynamic, a little more intentional, touching the floor, coming back up. If you're in body weight, here you are. Or maybe you are just doing the pattern as though you had a dumbbell. Totally up to you. Beautiful job. We're going to switch legs out in a few seconds. In that, lawnmower in 3, 2, let's go. So really working this interval, you're working fundamentally on your hinge and your squat, but now we're in a single leg hinge, working to really get the hips back with a flat back, posterior chain very active, chest is open. Good. Again, if you're with body weight, maybe you're just touching the floor. All right. Here we are, that spider. You're going to do that spider quick switch. Pull that back, switch out the legs, and row. Switch the legs out, come back and row. Or maybe you just step the right foot back to plank and then step it back up and row. Good. You can take that switch out if you want and just step that left foot back. Good. Some of y'all are able to switch the hands and the feet. I can't do that. Good job, Britley. However you approach this exercise, that's still right. Second set is coming. Your water break's coming too. Here we are. Spider leg switch to that row. That looks good. Row. Switch the leg and switch it back. Or you can simply step back with that bent leg and step it back up front. Back to the row. Where are you today? You get a water break in 3, 2. Water break. You got 8 more minutes to work out. How y'all feeling? Y'all look great. Belly engagement. We're getting to our last 2 intervals. Remember, you're stronger than you think you are. All right, we're going to do some pulse squats so you can hold maybe your medium or your light weights, either one. So you're going to start off, going to pulse, pulse, split squat, pulse, pulse, reverse lunge, pulse, pulse. You can switch out legs if you want. You have 2 sets, so that'll totally be up to you. Then we're going to do an external squat leg kick rotation. You're going to squat, and then you're going to take that leg out. It's kind of like a sumo walk. We're going to do those a couple times. Getting that rotation through the hips. We'll come down with figure 8 abs. It's basically a reverse crunch variation. Chest lifted, head lifted. It's like a sideways number 8 or infinity sign. We'll do that. Let's go right here. Here's your pulse, pulse to split squat, pulse, pulse to reverse lunge. Pulse, pulse, step forward, pulse, pulse, step back. Maybe you switch it out. Yeah? How are your quads? They happy? It's a hurt so good. Beautiful form. Pulse, pulse, front, pulse, pulse, back. You can take a rest. I don't have to tell you by the 5th interval. Everybody's like, I know I get to breathe. Let's go, second set. Good. Pulse, pulse to reverse lunge. Pulse, pulse to split squat. Chest lifted. Your heart rate is pounding by now. That's all you need. Ooh, yeah. Good, that's it. Take a rest. All right, here we are, that squat kick. Can rack those weights at your heart, and you're gonna rotate. Open it, good. It's kind of like a little fan. Here we are. I know. Be proud. Getting that rotation, that external rotation through the hips. Be soft. Be strong. Beautiful. Yep, heart center or shoulders, absolutely. Can rack those weights somewhere safe. Can rest or keep working. Second set is coming. Second set is coming. And then you get to come down for those figure 8 abs.